why
people out here. Yeah.
That's why I had to lead the Nation of Islam. As I got older, that stuff wasn't working. I couldn't do it. When I was a young man, when I was basically a child just out of high school, that was exciting to me. Going all over the country, thousands of people, and that was that was an exciting time in my life. That was good. Then as you get older, you start needing the ducats. Where the ducats at? I'm sleeping on pickle barrels, eating up burn up bean pies. I'm like, this ain't gonna work. How long this gonna last? It's not gonna work. I don't know how those guys, they actually brag doing that for 30, 40 years. I couldn't do that for no 30, 40 years. Now some of them guys, they give religion, they give these belief systems credit for something they could do without. You don't need to believe in Allah to have a business. They was doing that, Barry Gordy never talked about God. You ever heard Barry Gordy talk, oh, Lord and Jesus, I thank Lord and Jesus. You never heard Barry Gordy say that, but he created a multi-million-dollar record company. You don't hear these people. You don't need Lord and Jesus to do nothing. It's always inside of you. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Unfortunately, some of us, we need somebody to hold our little hand. Come here, Denzel. You can do it. Come here, son. Let me hold your hand. Come on, boy. Sometimes we need that, which is nothing wrong with that. And the person that's trying to help you should do it out of the kindness of their heart. But when it comes to religion and church and things, it's not coming from the kindness of their heart. It's a strings attached to it. They want something from you. And I'm playing the lottery tonight. So I'm playing the lottery tonight. You can't win unless you play. I'm playing the lottery tonight. I saw a brother on TV, and he talking about if he win, I'm going to give the church 10%. Are you out your damn mind? Ain't giving the church nothing. But you have people that think that way. That's their comfort zone, and he want to show the church. He want to give. And a lot of these people who have won the lottery, they've given 10% or more of their lottery winnings to the church when they win. Which there's nothing wrong with these things. The problem is we give our money to the churches, we give our money to the Black conscious community, and they produce nothing for it. They give nothing back. You see the like the Black Lives Matter people.
Like that pastor in Brooklyn that got robbed for that $400,000 jewelry around him and his wife's neck.
Yeah, what the hell? What are you doing with $400,000 in jewelry as a pastor? And your example is Jesus Christ, who was
trying
poor.
To tell you, man.
Broke down and out. Jesus did not teach materialism. Where did this come from? They have lost respect for religion, that they rob you in broad daylight in the church. They will kill you in the church. There was a time when religion was respected in certain places, even in the Wild Wild West. If you was a criminal and you could make it into a church, you would get what they call sanctuary. No, you cannot have Denzel. He is a sanctuary. He's a protection from the church. They will come in there blazing in churches and mosques now. They bomb churches and mosques. They don't give a damn no more.
Oh, that's my bad, Angel Snug. I don't mean to interrupt, but I do feel bad. I mean, some people may not like what I got to say, but I do feel bad for the mods who robbed that dude. I feel bad for him. Yeah, but I feel bad for them because they finna mess their life up more. And we don't even know. I talked to dudes who robbed, who actually been in robberies. They told me some of their homies almost killed them. I mean, some of them dudes, we don't know if they gonna get robbed from somebody else. They finna probably get locked up. I mean, they already on camera. Then they got cameras everywhere.
But you want to know something, brother Denzel? When you're dealing with people who have I don't give a damn attitude, all that don't make who cares? I know, because the reason why I got in trouble, because I had that. I don't give a damn. Well, I don't care. When you get to the point where I don't give a damn. You don't care if you survive, whatever it is. If you survive, then you start caring. Because I didn't give a damn as things was going on. But when they locked me up, I was behind that glass and got to thinking, damn, what the hell did I do? Oh, it's too late now. Now you got to deal with the consequences of what you done. But while you in that emotional situation, or damn, bro, I got to survive, and I don't have a can of beans at home, or some of these people just materialistic. They might have cans of beans at home. I want more. I want to be like Jay-Z. Yeah, but how you gonna be like Jay-Z? I'm gonna rob some people. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do what I got to do. You know, people are very materialistic. I'm gonna get it by any means necessary. And then you have those who want to flaunt what they have. Look what I got. Look what I got. You know, my back in the day, rabbit fur used to be popular. It's not very popular now. I don't hear people talk about, but rabbit fur, and you, of course, you heard about mink fur and stuff like that. But rabbit fur used to be popular too at one time. My auntie bought her a brand new whole rabbit coat. Didn't wear it, didn't even last for 3 hours. She walked down the street and somebody snatched it off her. And she went home with no coat in less than 3 hours. They are robbing and raping old women in New York City now. That's how rough it is. But then this is America. I don't know why people act like they shop. This is right. America. America was born on violence, on rape and murder, lies and deceit. This has never been a righteous country. So why are we shocked? We always lived in a jungle. Even before we was born, it was a jungle. People was telling their jungle story before we even got here ourselves. It's always been a jungle. What you think our people went through fresh from the slave plantation, and they walking around at nighttime, and here come them horses in them hoods. Hey, you know what's up. You know what's up. They live in fear. That's kind of stress on you. That's a hell of a thing too, to live in fear. That's a hell of a thing. And our people live in fear for hundreds of years, not for 4 minutes, not for 4 months, for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's a hellified thing. And I forgot what the technical, scientific, biological word for it, but there's a word for it, that these things can actually permeate your DNA, and you can pass your fear and all these things down to the future generations. See, we talk bad. Oh, the white man, the devil, and I'm going to do it. But you still have 400 years of fear in you. Ooh, and when it comes down to the nitty gritty, you ain't going to do a damn thing. Because your DNA tell you, you don't want to get lynched. You don't want to get raped. You don't want to get quartered. It's still in us. Just like something simple, and I say it all the time. Christianity is still in me. It ain't went nowhere. Islam is still in me. It ain't went nowhere. These things are part of us. How are we going? And we're not even, we're a little bit over 100 years off the slave plantation. Where the hell did all the people talk about, I'm a man? When the hell did a slave become a man? You just came off the slave plantation. What year? Okay, you was a slave. We know you wasn't a man on the slave plantation. What year did the black man become a man? Tell me what year did this start happening? No, you copy the people in charge. You know, you try to be like white folks and that example of manhood. But what the hell do a slave know about being a man? You ain't never been a man for 300 years. And then if you ask people, these men, what is a man? Everybody got a different definition. Because you really don't know what the hell. And most of the definition is religious based. Well, the Bible say a man, and who gave you the Bible? Who gave you these? Foreigners gave us these books. Camel riders. From another, people in America didn't even tell us what it is to be a man. Somebody in our overseas, their dead ass ancestors from 2,000 years ago, come over, we're gonna get their crap, and they're gonna tell us what a man is. And we take that. Let me make a couple points I'm gonna turn it over to our brother Taalik, and I guess he'll take it out. If we want to keep the because we can keep the conversation going as long as we want to. I'm not in no rush to do nothing. I want to piggyback off what Brother Taalik was saying, and he was talking about Liberia. Now, for those who follow the realities temple on earth, you know, before the Mississippi campaign, I was talking about Liberia first. And where is Liberia? Liberia is Africa. I was saying, since we have this relationship and we actually have a connection to Liberia, Liberia is in Africa. If you want to talk about Africa, let's concentrate on our actual relatives in Africa, Liberia. Oh, but there's a whole bunch of excuse making. Now, Liberia is in Africa. Oh, well, you know, Liberia was founded by white people and all this old bullcrap that I got here. Technically, the whole damn continent of Africa is white people. They conquered the whole continent except Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the only country that fought those invaders are. The only one. The rest of Africa is European. That's why when you go over there, the national language is Portuguese and French and English and stuff like that. See, the bottom line is, in the reality, I have figured out is that these people don't want to do nothing at all. They, no matter what you present, they're going to find some reason to reject it. And clearly, what they're talking about don't work, because we have tried that. We've tried Marcus Garvey. Don't work. A little success, but it don't work. We tried Nation of Islam. Don't work. We tried More Science Temple. It don't work. A lot of these things don't even work because some of the people, the leadership, the people that's in charge become corrupted and foul. When they start getting a little power and all the women want to give them some booty, they start falling apart. Damn, I ain't never had this kind of money in my life. Damn, all this booty I'm getting. They start falling apart. And they lose concentration on what they originally was supposed to be doing. Because her booty hot. You know, man, I ain't never seen no booty like that. God damn, I give my freedom up anytime. And you did. You exactly, and you did. But they don't want to, really don't want to do nothing. One of their favorite things they like to say, because they have a problem with nonviolent protests. Now, mind you, what is the opposite of nonviolent protests? The opposite of nonviolent protests would be violent protests. They never been violent with the enemy. Dr. King and the boys were more violent with the enemy than them because they actually fought the dogs and the fire hoses and the white folk. They actually hand-to-hand combat. What was these people talking about? I ain't to nonviolent. You are the one. They are the ones who really are the example of nonviolent protest, because the only thing they did was get on the podium. Red power ain't gonna do a damn thing. Malcolm X pumped out. Malcolm X went all over the country. If you touch a Muslim, you're gonna do this. And then they killed Muslims in California, 1962. And he looked so, you can go on YouTube and look at the video. He looked so pathetic and pitiful trying to explain, well, our teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, taught us there's a better way and let Allah handle it. Well, your teacher didn't tell Allah to let Allah handle you when they got in trouble with Malcolm X. They blow him to pieces. How come they couldn't let Allah handle Malcolm X? It's a bunch of baloney. The whole thing is a bunch of baloney. But they said one of the things that they love to say about Dr. King also is Dr. King led our people into a burning house. Well, technically, he couldn't lead them to the burning house. We was already there. How are you going to lead somebody into a damn fire? We was already in the damn fire. You need to lead us out of the house. We was already in the damn burning house. I led them into it. No, sir. They was already in the fire. We was already in the fire. We was born in the damn fire. You wanted to try to lead us out, but you don't know how. We have to understand, Brother Denzel, and Brother Charles in the chat room and everybody. Dr. King and Malcolm and the Black Panthers, you have to realize these brothers and sisters were youngsters. Some of them didn't even have no intent to become part of the Black Revolution Civil Rights Movement. Dr. King's intent was to go to theology school and be a preacher. Malcolm X's intent was to be a thug. You know, he didn't have no business, whatever. Huey P. Newton and them guys, they was college students. But they got caught up in all this. They don't know nothing about fighting no government. They did the best they can. But they died and they sacrificed so we could do better, and we ain't done no damn better. We doing the same exact damn thing, making the same mistakes as they are. Same stuff. But the reason why they failed, we should be able to learn from them. A burning house. Okay, so you upset and talk about Dr. King is leading our people into a burning house. Then, just like Brother Talib said, what has been like 50-some years since the assassination of Dr. King?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if that's the case, why y'all still here? 50 years later, you say that Dr. King was burned, leading us into a burning house, and your happy ass is right here in the burning house, ain't buzzed a lick since 50 years. Explain that to me. Ladies and gentlemen, like Sister Taalik always said, ladies and gentlemen, please explain that to me. Because I'm not going to sit around here and tell you I'm the wisest of the wise and the smartest of the smart. But if I tell you that's a burning house, and then 50 years later, I'm still in the damn house, something is wrong. And you're not going to leave the house no time soon. You're still in it, and your happy ass is still in the house. Then my last point is this. We got to put in the work. Somebody got to put in the work. True that. And people have put in work. How many of you out there in YouTube land, or you have heard of something called a recall? Matter of fact, they just recalled some spinach not too long ago, and they recalled some beans. I saw on TV. They recalled some stuff, okay? Do you know what a recall is, okay? Somebody put in some work. They went out there and picked the spinach. They picked the beans. They put it in a can. They put it in a pack. Somebody put it in the work. Problem is, the work is incompetent. Something is wrong with the work. So it has to be, the product has to be recalled because it's not fit for human consumption. So the Nation of Islam and all these people, I'm not going to sit around here and try to put nobody down because you put in work, but your work is incompetent. It's recall. It's not fit for human consumption. You're not getting the job done. So what's wrong with us using another strategy? The Mississippi campaign is not about you giving up Jesus. It's not about you giving up Africa. It's not about it's about revising your thinking, taking these strategies, revise them things so it can come under one umbrella so we can move forward as one. Because look, I can move a couch myself to a certain point. It's how much it weighs. I can move a couch by myself. But if Talib grab an end of that couch, if Denzel grab an end of that couch, and Sister Tangi open up the door for us, make things a whole lot easier, don't it? Like it ain't about nothing. We'll pick up that couch like, damn, this don't weigh nothing. That's how important unity is. You make things hard on yourself because you won't unite with nobody. Now, once the couch is in the house or wherever we're gonna take it, Brother Talib don't have to sit around and confound with me and have a beer with me. Denzel can go get his, get that gal that's hot waiting on him at the club. You know, Tangy can go do her thing, put on her swimsuit, and go out there with the sharks in California. You know, we can go our separate ways. But the couch was put where it needed to be put. Hardly no stress, no energy used, because we all did it as a team. We did it together. This whole thing would be much, much easier when we do it together. And see, the people are not going to help us because they don't see us together. The people were more prone in the 60s to help folks because people were moving more together than they are now. They were still separated, but more together then. And wherever you went, we called each other brothers and sisters. And when you talk about brother, just the fact that you call each other brothers and sisters, there's only one people that done that. Italians and people, these other folks, African, they don't go around brothers and sisters. We was the only ones that started doing that because we needed family here. We slaves come from the plantation. We never had family. So we start doing that. That was the rally cry when we seen each other. And you said brothers and sisters to make sure, are you on my side? Because a lot of Negroes wasn't on your side. We move forward. This is what the important thing is, you unite and move forward. If you don't unite, if you don't move forward as one, if I don't believe I don't need Talib, I don't need Tangi, if I don't need Denzel, I don't need the people in the chat room. Yeah, you're going to have a certain amount of success, but you're not going to get what you claim you want. And really, I think these people really don't want that because I'm going to tell you, freedom is scary. Because when you get free, you're responsible for everything. You can't blame the white people for nothing. You're responsible for your own food, clothing, shelter. Everything that happened to you is on you. And that's a scary thing. A lot of children don't want to leave home because they understand it's all on them now. When they leave Tangi's house, Josiah, when you leave Tangi's house, it's all on you, bro. You can go visit mama, but life is all on you. It's all on you. It's a scary thing. I know. I was afraid when I got out the crazy house. I'm not going to lie to you. Because life has changed in 10 years. How am I going to take care of myself? What I'm going to do? All these questions is raising. That's a scary thing. I want to be free, but damn. Am I going to be on the street with the mosquitoes and the, what's going to happen to me? Freedom is a scary thing. And people claim they want to be free, but when they look at the reality of it, See, look at us. We don't worry about water coming to our house. We get to play on the internet. You know, you have a car. You put gas in the car. You don't worry about where the gas comes from. See, we don't have no responsibility to do nothing. Now, back in the day, during the pioneer days, everything fell on you. The pioneers had to go out there, shoot a deer, had to chop down trees, get the firewood, all them damn chores. You ever watch them Westerns? I love Westerns. Look how them people live. Everything is on you. Got to go get your own water. You can't pay the bill to get no water bill. Ain't no water bill, ain't no electric. You got to do all that yourself. And I think that we are afraid. We really are afraid when it comes to this thing. And, you know, anybody can huff and puff. Oh, I want to be free, black power. Oh, anybody can say anything they want to out of their mouth. But like the Quran always say, don't think that you say that you will say you will believe and not be tried.
And as always in parting, we wish you...
Come on and jam with us next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and soul.